Good morning. Today I want to introduce you to a product. This is the product. It's called the FingerFlex 360, and it's designed to lengthen and relax the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder. Now I'm going to explain this to you, and I'm going to do a following video that demonstrates the product and how you use it. But first of all, for a background, I was president of a medical corporation working with the Food and Drug Administration and the National Institute of Health. I was a massage professional for many years. I teach massage internationally on the internet. If you go to freemassagecourse.com, you'll see that right now I've got over 71,000 people taking my classes. So I have an understanding of how the body works. In the 1990s, I owned the largest Pilates studio on the East Coast in Washington, D.C., and I was one of the people that broke the Pilates trademark so that everybody could use the name today. So I have a background in wellness. But before I get into that, or before I show you the product and how it works, I want to explain some things to you so you understand. The body is really amazing. It's an amazing creation that God created for us. And it works with levers and what you can think of as hydraulics. Think about the bone being a lever and the muscle being a hydraulic. So when you move your arm, the bone moves, but the muscles are what move, are the hydraulics that make that work. Well, in your wrist, we have a ligament that runs around here, and under that ligament runs the medial nerve. The medial nerve runs up your arm, up into your shoulder, up into your neck. Well, the reason that we have tightness and stiffness and problems in our arms, our wrists, our shoulders, and our elbows is because the muscles get shorter. They get short. Now think about this. If you're typing, this whole area is short. And as you type, it gets shorter and shorter and shorter. And then pretty soon it no longer flexes like it's supposed to. Well, the medical world has a name for this. But I'm not going to use medical names because we're not doing medicine. What we're doing is exercise and movement. And I'm going to teach you, using this product, the FingerFlex 360, how to increase the movement in your wrist, in your elbow, and in your shoulder. And when I was first introduced to this product, the developer of the product is my wife's chiropractor. And he wanted to get it on the market, but he wasn't having much success. And so I made a deal with him to have the exclusive marketing rights to the product. And so now I'm going to develop it into a company, and the product is going to sell for, well, there are two products. There's a clinical product and there's a home product. The home product is going to market for $77.70. And the clinical product is going to market for $147.77. And what we're going to do with this product is we're only going to sell it retail. So every time when a customer buys the product, we're going to give them an access number so that everybody that they send to us that buys the product, we give them a bonus. And we're going to basically follow the model of the insurance industry. The insurance industry has a president, a vice president. They have regional directors, they have directors, they have state directors, and so forth. Well, in regular business, there are 7 levels of money, income produced. You have the manufacturer, then you have the broker and the broker's rep, and then you have the wholesaler and the wholesaler's rep, and then you have the retailer and you have the salesperson. So there are 7 levels that are paid out as commissions in retail business. But instead of doing that, I have an idea. And my idea is kind of revolutionary. I believe that you don't have to have a whole big business structure. You can simply reward your customers for doing show and tell. And show and tell is what we did in kindergarten. We did something and we told people what we did and we explained it to them. Well, with this product, when you purchase a FingerFlex 360, and as soon as you experience it, it's going to revolutionize the flexion in your wrist and in your elbow and in your shoulder. Now, I know that sounds a little like oversell or overpitch, but it's really not. Because as soon as I got the product originally, I got it from the chiropractor, And because I type a lot, so I thought, well, maybe it would be smart if I made sure that I had plenty of flexion in my wrist. So I started using it, but then I rotated my shoulder, and all of a sudden I could reach up my back about 3 inches further than I could before. And now I can reach way up in between my shoulder blades using this product. Well, I realized that all of us that sit and have our shoulders forward, we have the same problem. Our pectoral muscles get tighter and tighter, and they pull our shoulders forward. Then it's hard to get our shoulders back where they belong. Well, with the FingerFlex 360, you can articulate your shoulder and release your shoulder. And I got to tell you, in less than a couple minutes, my shoulder, for the first time, I could reach up my back, halfway up my back. Now I can reach way up between my shoulders. But that was only after using it just for about a week. Well, I said, well, we have to get this out into the marketplace. So I was originally, Patricia and I were going to buy half interest in the business. But instead I thought, well, no, I'm going to do it a little differently. I really don't want to be a partner with anybody. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a deal with him where we pay him the same amount of money we would have paid for half the company for exclusive marketing rights by the year. So we have to come up with a certain figure every year to keep the marketing rights. And I realized that this product has an international potential because everybody in the world has the same problems. We all have a problem with tighter wrists, tighter elbows, and tighter shoulders. So what I want to do is I'm going to explain something to you. We have a medial nerve that runs from our neck all the way down into our hand. And when that nerve gets impinged, and then we begin to have problems in our wrists and in our elbows and our shoulders. Well, think about this. When you get a cramp in a muscle, what's the first thing you do? You stretch the muscle out, right? Because long muscles don't cramp. Short muscles cramp. So it's the same principle. When you lengthen your wrist, you lengthen your fingertips, you lengthen your arm, and you rotate your shoulder, everything from your neck, from the insertion of the medial nerve all the way down into your wrist gets stretched. And so now we've stretched that whole area, and that whole area is relaxed. And now you have a new ability to move because the muscles have gotten longer and longer and longer, and the longer they are, the freer they are, the more relaxed they are, the less tightness you have. And so that's what happens when you use the FingerFlex 360. Now I'm going to do a demonstration of that for you because I can talk to you all day, but seeing is believing. So I want to show it to you. So watch the next video and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. God bless you. Thank you.